What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, I'm here at the 2026 New York International Auto Show, where Kia has just unveiled the all-new 2027 Kia Seltos. This is the subcompact SUV in their lineup. This is now in its second generation. It comes in two different trim levels, the X line and the GT line. The one we have here is the X line. So let's take a look. So as always, we're going to start this review here underneath the hood. The new Seltos does have a few different engine options. There's a 2-liter 4-cylinder that puts out 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque, paired with a CVT. And then there's also a 1.6-liter turbo 4-cylinder with 190 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque, and that is paired with an 8-speed automatic. So now let's check out the front end of the all-new Kia Seltos X line. So we have a gloss black grille. This is Kia's Tiger Nose grille, the more modern, updated version of it, of course. You can see we have a nice blacked out Kia badge right there at the end of the hood, and very premium looking down at the very bottom, more gloss black. You can see the functionality of the hood. The hood isn't fully open, but just enough. So we do have a turbo in there, so you do have a radiator peeking in there. We have a big radar sensor down there at the very bottom. And then you can see off to the side, we do have fog lights down at the bottom. A few little silver accents. You can see we have parking sensors along the front. And checking out the new lighting, you can see it looks similar to the lighting on the new Telluride. So we have this vertical amber light, doubles as the turn signal, very bright. This car is in accessory mode, so unfortunately I can't turn on the low beams, but your main projector lights are located right in here. But I do like how overall this looks a lot more muscular than the current Seltos. Turning to the side, you can see we have a bit of two-tone going on here. So if we look here at the mirror, you can see we have gloss black on the mirror cap, but no flat black underneath. It's actually color matched all the way down to the base. And then on the A-pillar here, some black. The A-pillar itself is blacked out. We have some gloss black, low profile roof rails up top, and this kind of flat silver here on the window trim that kind of extends into the back. You can see we have a floating roofline illusion, the way it doesn't exactly connect over here. Now from the outside, it looks like it's all glass. It's not. So there's a window cutout, on the inside, but they did black it out to make it all kind of blend in together. More glossy black accents at the bottom going around the wheel arch, and more of that flat silver kind of sticking out there in the bottom too. And we haven't gone full EV yet, so we do still have a gas cap. Not sure yet on the fuel tank capacity. I think that information will come later. And now let's take a look here at the wheels. So we have these 19-inch blacked out wheels. Pretty crazy looking design, I do have to say, but I think it fits. This isn't a conventional looking vehicle, so it makes sense that it doesn't have conventional looking wheels. Big Kia logo there in the middle. I like the way how all the lug nuts are hidden. Just a much cleaner look overall. This is riding on Kumo Majesty Solus tires, all seasons. 235 on the width with a 45 series sidewall. And again, that is a 19-inch wheel here on the X line. We also have flush mounted door handles on all 4 doors. So when the car is unlocked, they do come out, and then when it's locked, they sit nice and flush. Now let's check out the rear of the all-new Kia Seltos. Now, unfortunately, this is a pre-production model. It's plugged in through some sort of accessory mode, so not all the lighting is working at this moment. But you can see it fits in line with the rest of the Kia lineup, especially like the new K4, the K4 hatchback, this style of taillight. Not exactly a full LED bar going all the way across. You can see it's separated, but it's in a housing that goes all the way across. The badging is blacked out, just like the badging up front, your Kia logo, Seltos, and your X line right there. Full gloss black on the lower bumper. So again, high quality looking materials, no flat black plastic that cheapens the look or anything like that. Overall, it's a pretty premium looking vehicle. Again, more parking sensors along the bottom. So the battery was dying before. Now they got it back on again, so I was able to finally open the tailgate. You can see we have a power tailgate here on the X line, and you can see the 2 lights that actually illuminate the license plate down below actually double as kind of helping to illuminate the area around you. I've seen that on some other Kia and Hyundais that I've tested myself at nighttime. In this lighting, can't really tell, but that does help illuminate your surroundings. Now, in terms of the storage, you can see down here below, we do still get a donut spare tire. That's hard to come by these days. Small little storage cubby there off to the left. Now we have these little anchor points. There's 4 of them, but it doesn't appear we have any kind of 12 volt or outlet here in the back. This is a pre-production model, so I guess technically that could change, but I kept thinking this was maybe a 12 volt, but it's just a little anchor point. And you can see we have this cover here to cover up your cargo. 28 cubic feet of space here in the back. And we don't have the figure yet for when the seats are folded down. Something I never really thought about, but we have this little red marker light here. I guess that's a good thing to help with, you know, visibility, and nice to have that power tailgate. Just wish there was a charger back there. I don't know if I missed it, but I don't think so. And also something else to note in terms of sizing. The wheelbase is 2.4 inches longer than the outgoing model. Overall, it's 1.8 inches longer and 1.1 inches wider. Front wheel drive will come standard, but there is available all-wheel drive. Front wheel drive models will have a torsion beam suspension in the rear, and the all-wheel drive models will have multi-link in the rear. And now we're gonna take a look here on the interior, and unfortunately can't get the full experience because I do believe the battery is dead now, so I can't turn anything on, but I can still show you what we have in here. So let's start with the door panel. So you can see on this X Pro, this one is equipped with heated and ventilated seats and a heating steering wheel. So 3-stage heated ventilated and a 2-stage heated steering wheel. You can see we have 2 memory settings for the driver. Now in terms of the overall quality of the door panel, it's a soft touch on the upper, not the softest I've ever felt, but decent. Then we have really nice padding here on the armrest. You can see this one is equipped with the Harman Kardon audio system. We have an okay amount of storage here at the bottom. You can see here the driver's seat is power adjustable. This one has the relaxation mode. If you're not familiar, basically the seat reclines all the way back and it basically turns into a recliner. It's pretty comfortable. You can just chill out if you have downtime in the car. Nice thing to have. We have the new dual 12.3-inch screens that go across that has the little AC screen in the middle. So you have your digital gauge display, your 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen off to the right, and then the small little AC screen in the middle. I do really like the AC screen. I wish I could show it, but unfortunately right now I can't. You can see on the seat we have X-Line embossed into the seat. Really nice seating surface. Now I can't tell at this time whether or not this is leather or leatherette, but Kia's leatherette is very believable. I think it might be leatherette, but we'll see. Fully perforated seating surface, even on the bolsters. Only thing I'm not crazy about is we have mesh up here on the headrest. So I don't know if that's gonna go to production, but I mean, it's soft. You can see the controls here are extremely simplified. You have the typical Kia Hyundai shortcut buttons here. Huge fan of that. I'm okay with the scrolly wheel for the volume. Some people aren't. Then you have some quick AC controls here, so your temperature and fan speed. You can see we have 3 USB-Cs down here. We do have a panoramic moonroof up above, and this is available with 64 color ambient lighting, which unfortunately I can't show right now. The battery's dead, but it looks like they're working on it right now, so I might get the chance at the end. The steering wheel, very similar to other wheels we've seen, like in the Kia K4. This I do believe is leather wrapped, but it's nice and thick. It's got nice thick bolstering to it. Just feels good in the hand. And one way to tell on the inside whether or not your Seltos is front wheel drive or all wheel drive, you'll have a terrain mode if it's all wheel drive. So this one is an all wheel drive model. But this is gonna have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can see we have a wireless charger there up front, 2 cup holders down below, and then pretty small in the storage in the middle, I do have to say. There is a 12 volt in there, but not a whole lot of storage space, I do have to say. And then inside the glove box, it is damped, not lined with felt, but at this price point, you wouldn't really expect that, but you know, decent sized glove box. Now, in terms of showing the legroom, right now, because the battery's dead, I can't move the seat, but I am roughly in the seating position I would be in driving. So let's go sit behind myself now and see how we're looking in terms of space. Okay, I like that flush door handle. Remember, this is subcompact, so not the largest, in fact, the smallest SUV you're gonna find. So I'm sitting behind myself. I'm clearing. I am clearing, but it's tight. I do have to say it's tight. We've cheaped out on the materials in the back, but that's typical for the segment, but you still get the nice soft armrest. Now there is one pocket behind the seat, only on the right side. We do get air vents, so that is nice, and we get the outlets. We have a USB-C on the back of both of the front seats, and that panoramic moonroof reaches all the way to the very back, lets in lots of light. The seats are pretty comfortable. Like I said, they do feel very high quality, even if they might be leatherette instead of actual leather. Armrest, pull that down. Nice and soft on the armrest, good thickness to it. 2 cup holders. But up there, we're gonna have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all the usual stuff that you get from Kia, except now it's all put together into a very attractive package. Currently, at this point in time, we don't know what pricing is gonna be, but we can assume it'll be a little bit more than the outgoing model. So that's going to wrap up this first look of the all-new 2027 Kia Seltos. If you enjoyed this review, please share with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and be sure to follow at Optical Automotive on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.